What's up, guys? Hope y'all having a blissful day. So I'm gonna get started with KD, Kevin Durant. Congrats. He's in the 30,000 career point club, one of the fastest players to do it since Michael Jordan and Bron. KD has had a amazing career as one of the better players, one of the best ISO scorers, all the great scores to grace our league with the Carmelos, the James Hardens, the Kyrie Irvings, great ISO scorers. KD is the embodiment of that. A creative player that can, at 6'10", 6'11", could go get his bucket anywhere on the court. He could get you some logo threes if he want to, KD can literally give you 40, 50 a night. Literally. But, guys, one career-altering, shattering move changed the way Kevin Durant is perceived from us. And I bet you guys, if he could do this over again, he would. One career-altering move changed his career for the worse. And KD's never going to be really just respected like that as one of the best players of all time, unfortunately. So I'm going to go down memory lane real quick. KD gets drafted in 07-08 season to the Seattle Supersonics at the time. They moved the team to Oklahoma City the year following. They draft Russell Westbrook. Then the year after that, they draft James Harden. They finally get to the playoffs, the 2009-2010 season. KD sees his first playoff appearance. They lose out to Kobe Bryant Lakers. The year following after that, they lose to the Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki gets to the finals, gets over the hump, beat Bron, Miami Heat, wins his first championship, one of the best championship runs of all time for Dirk Nowitzki and the Mavericks. So the year after that, the 2011-2012 season, KD finally takes his team to the promised land. They lose out to Bron. And we're not looking at you to really just get over the hump. Y'all all young kids at the time. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, yourself. We happy you got there. You couldn't get over the hump. It was Bron and D-Wade time. We're not really mad at you. We're not holding your feet up to fire, KD. We are, when you're supposed to be the one of the best young players, we would want to see you win, but we're not surprised. We have a feeling you're going to get there anyway. You're going to take the Thunder to the promised land. And guess what, guys? He never did. KD never did, man. And I could tell that bothers him. So, for the next following years, let's look at the playoffs. He loses to Memphis in 2012-2013 season, 4-1. The year after that, he loses to the Spurs, 4-2. One of the best playoff seasons of all time. I remember that playoff season like it was yesterday. All of the Donald Sterling crap with the Clippers, the emergence of Stephen Curry and the Warriors in the playoffs, all of that. Great playoff season. So they lose out. KD actually wins his first MVP, his first and only MVP. They lose to the Spurs. The year following, they miss the playoffs. KD is out for the majority of the season. So 2015-2016 season is when the cookie finally crumbled. KD in the Oklahoma City Thunder had Stephen Curry, the best team of all time, 73-9. Didn't even have no double-digit losses in the season. You have you're biting down on their neck like a rock waller. Biting down on their neck. 3-1. You can't get me another win, KD. Just one more win. One more win. One more win. You're going against Bron and the Cleveland Cavs for one of the most anticipated finals in NBA history. Because now at the time, I am that guy. I can hang with you now, Bron. I couldn't do that when I was a young guy just yet. KD, And Russell Westbrook, Bron, and Kyrie Irving couldn't get it done. And a lot of it, not just because it's KD, guys, a lot of it, I never was a fan of Russell Westbrook like that. Never. I never was. All he would do would come down in crunch time, come jack up shots. Jack up shots, jack up mid-range, jack up three-point shots. He was a hard-headed point guard, and he just never had the IQ to always get KD the ball. Get him the ball. Nobody on this court can guard him. And then please don't let me get started on them sorry-ass shooting guards they was washing out every year with Cephalosha and Andre Robertson. You're basically playing 4 on 5. I don't know how Andre Robertson lasted that long. He was terrible. He was terrible on the offensive end. And if you're that terrible on the offensive end, I don't even care what you're doing on the defensive end, brother. I really don't. You're playing 4 on 5. Can't win like that. So he loses to the Warriors. The Warriors meet up with the Cavs. We know what happened with Brown winning that one. And the free agency changed KD career for the worse. The decision he made, guys. And I know he would love to take this back because he realized he's never won over us fans and media. Ever since he made that move, guys, he's never won us over, and I could tell it's bothering him. He goes to the Golden State Warriors, the same team that got rid of his ass. The same team that got rid of him a year prior. The same 73-9 that you had on the ropes. 3-1. You go join them. You could say whatever you want to say about Brian. That's your prerogative. Brian didn't go join the Boston Celtics. Kobe didn't go join the Dallas Mavericks. See what I'm saying? Tim Duncan in the early 2000s when he was losing to Shaq and them, he didn't go join the Lakers. Mike didn't go join the Detroit Pistons. Brian just said, hey, I'm going to go to Miami. Even though D-Wade got one, I'm going to go to Miami. I'm going to go win one. Now, you can say however you feel about that. That's your opinion. We could talk about it. But as far as I'm concerned, what KD did was one of the most sorriest moves you can do as an NBA superstar. We don't look at you no more like that, bro. You can't be in nobody top 5, top 10. And you're mad at us because we don't want to put you in that, bro. And you still had time to make up for it, bro. And you have not been able to do that. We transitioned to the Brooklyn era. And I know you wanted one in Brooklyn so bad. Couldn't get over the hump. You met up with Giannis one year in the playoffs. That great series. Everybody got hurt for the most part. Kyrie Irving and James Harden. Your foot on the line. The point becomes a two-pointer. It would have been a three-pointer if your foot would have been behind the line. You got Subway sandwiches for feet, brother. You know? I mean, it sucks, man, because it's just... It goes to show how great of a player he is, but it's always been something, guys. It's always been something with him. It's always, KD's always found a way to come up a little bit short, man. And everybody wanted him to go win. We would have, instead of we talking about Giannis, we would have talked about you winning one that year. Oh, yeah. So we transitioned, you know, then a few years with fooling around with Brooklyn and the Kyrie Irving. He don't want to take he don't want to take the vaccine, and that's his prerogative as a man. I can't tell a man what to do. James Harden complaining that he may want out. He goes to Philly. You lose to Jason Tatum, you get swept 4-0. That's the end of your Brooklyn career. You go to Phoenix, and it has not been pretty in Phoenix. Even though you've been going to the playoffs, it has not been pretty. Y'all have been getting bounced out left and right. You lose out to Nikola Jokic one year. The year after that, last year, you lose to your mentee, your young kid, your young brother that you mentied, Andy Edwards, busting your ass. I mean, he was busting your ass. Yeah, nigga, yeah, I'm that nigga, old nigga, yeah. You old, nigga, you can't mess with me. Talking to you, greasy, talking to you dirty, you just smirking and laughing. You a physical killer, you're not a mental killer, KD. KD, you got to take the bull by the horns. Okay, you going to show me up in front of everybody? All right, I got your number. Come on. It's me and you now. Come on, what's Sam? Can't do it. KD don't got it in him like that. And that's what hurts us as fans, because KD is a likable person, but he just don't have that mental, dog. That mental. He said it. I just want to go hoop, guys. I don't really care about nothing else. I just want to play basketball. I just want to go play basketball. And, man, it's just, you know, like I said, he's one of the best ISO scorers. And even when you join Steph, you added to Steph's resume. I already got one before you, and I got one after you left. You added to my resume, brother. We're more worried about Steph Curry 4 rings than your 2 rings you won with him. Because everybody know that was a cop team y'all made. That was cop, bro. That was cop. It was cop. But Steph, I still get my ring, because guess what? This is my team. I got drafted here. Not you. You came to me. See what I'm saying? See the difference? We don't look at that. We don't look at you like that, KD. We don't, bro. Now you're not going to be able to be in somebody. You're not going to be able to be in my top 10 and a lot of others. You'll be top 15 for sure. But it scares me because, man, would this guy have any rings without going to the Warriors, guys? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really couldn't. I can't answer that. That's the scary part about it. That's what make it worse. I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I probably don't think, even if KD, I'm not even mad at KD testing free agency, because I can't play with no Russell Westbrook and Andre Roberson. I can't play with these dudes, bro. I got to get out of here. But it's the team you went to, KD. That's the team. You can't do that, bro. Go join the Clippers. Go join your home team, DC. Go join New York. Something else. Help them get over the hump. Well, we could still look at you and respect you as one of the best players to ever do it. But once you join a team that knocked you out in a crucial championship game like that, conference championship game, it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your career accolade, bro. And now he has got older guys. It's hard now. You're going against a lot of these young guys. He's not affecting the game in other ways. If his shot not falling, or the defense is zeroing in on him. You're not a Bron. You're not a Kawhi. You know, you're not a Jokic, where you have other ways. You have other ways to affect the game. You know, for the most part, you're just scoring the basketball, really. You're not really playing lockdown defense like you used to. And you're not really, you know, getting guys involved that much. And the role players that you have outside, it's a huge drop-off in Phoenix after you and Devin Booker in talent level, bro. Y'all don't have good role players. And then Bradley Beal is definitely lost a step. He's not the same player. And it don't matter. I've been saying this, guys. In this era, you can get all the superstars on your team. These young boys, they're talented. They're very talented, man. All these guys can put the ball in the hoop. So when you, the best player at 36 years old, you're not really offering me much outside of scoring. And then D-Book is the same way. He not offering you much outside of scoring. It's hard to win like that when you're going against one of the best teams in Western Conference, like your Nuggets, like your Lakers, like the Grizzlies, like the Timberwolves. You know, I'm so disappointed as you in a winner. You're a winner in life. You know, you made your mom happy. You've had an amazing career, but as a champion and a leader in being able to win a championship, you came up short. Because where will we have you? Where would we have you didn't win those rings? Where would you be? If you didn't go to Golden State, where would you be? And that's scary, bro. Because Melo, he didn't win one. We know how elite Melo is. Would you still be in that category with Melo? Would you be in the category with it? Where would you be, bro? So I don't know. We'll see what he'll do next year. With because it was rumors with these trades and him going back to Golden State. He said, I don't want to go back to the Warriors with Draymond. Bullshit. So I don't know. I think Phoenix is starting to be that time to start blowing it up, because y'all couldn't get over the hump with CP3. You can't get over the hump with KD. You're going to let Devin Booker come back and be the guy. We know how that went, guys. It wasn't pretty when D-Book early on. Now, he's matured to be one of the best two guards, but hopefully you could get a package for KD and see what you can do. But if I'm a young team, I don't want you as no Thunder, especially Thunder, after you did what you did to us. I'm not trading none of my pieces. And if it's the Rockets, I'm not trading none of my pieces for KD. I'm not. KD at this stage of his career, you're gonna have to probably go be the second best option on the team, like the Denver Nuggets or something. And even if y'all end up winning the ring, we're gonna be looking at Nikola Jokic, not you, bro. That's why I really wanted you to win one in Phoenix and Brooklyn, because you finally would have got that respect that you've been looking for. You probably would have moved up in the top 10 if you would have won after the fact. In the last thing, you've never had that moment in your career where you can go in the middle of the floor and cry crocodile baby tears, like Brian getting over the hump, like Kobe winning after the Shaq era, winning those two championships, beating the Celtics and the Magic. You never had that. You never had the Giannis moment, beating the Suns, coming back from 2-0. You never had the Nikola Jokic, because all those guys know I did it. I did this. Nobody can take this away from me. Nobody can say nothing. We can still say something with you, KD. You never had that Dirk Nowitzki. 10 plus years. KG. You know. Paul Pierce finally getting over the hump. You never had that moment, bro. That Steph Curry and Klay Thompson championship, you just was a part of it. You was a big percentage of being part of it. But that was their team, bro. The same team that knocked you out a year prior. You go help them and add to their career, while you damn near get an asterisk. I like you, KD. I'm a fan of you, but I've just been disappointed on how everything went, as you be in the championship as a bad man each and every year. I'm out, guys.